Hello everyone, it's Mrs. P. How are you guys doing today? Today I'm filming this. It is Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Does anybody still call it that? Hump Day? Wednesdays are like a day you can kind of take your breath. You know, you made it through half of the week and it's kind of downhill from there. Sometimes it's uphill, but at least you only have 2 more days left. This week I've actually only got 1 more day of work left. I had to take Friday off because I'm going with my parents. My dad has to have, I think it's called a heart catheterization. Guys, I don't think I can say that word. He has to have his stents that are in his heart checked. I'm not even going to try to say that word again. In 2015, we came very close to losing my dad. He turns 80 this summer, and he works like a 20-year-old. When I say that nothing stops this man, nothing stops this man. He had some health issues in 2015, just kind of out of the blue. He was in Vietnam, and he did have some exposure to Agent Orange, so he's got some, health problems related to that. But he is an amazing man, and so I'm going to go with them. We're a little bit worried because, some of his symptoms have come back, and just having to have any type of procedure at his age, I don't know, it just scares me. I'm a daddy's girl, so if you pray, if you don't mind saying a prayer for me. And I apologize that I can't speak today. It's typical. I do this in the classroom. I don't know what it is. When I need to pronounce a word, I overthink it. And the kids get a hoot. They think it's hilarious. And so anyway, there's that. So today is Wednesday. I'm going to do my budget for the first week of May. Crazy that we're saying that. Love the weather. May is usually a lot milder than April. I feel like we didn't get too much rain in April, but I did see the forecast for this weekend and it's not looking too good. So lots of rain coming in. So, okay, enough chit chat. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you in. The first week has, some pretty big bills with our mortgage and things like that. So we're gonna go May 2nd through May 8th. And our income, this is Mr. P, where 1,000 is where we're gonna say, but he did tell me that he doesn't know that he didn't get as many hours last week, so I don't know, it might be under that. Mrs. P, I am salary because I'm a teacher. It's 3,115. Lots of stuff comes out of my check. My car payment, retirement, lots of taxes, health insurance, supplemental insurance, lots of things. Okay, and then other is going to be 378. And this includes the phone payments for both of my boys, insurance payments for my middle son, and it's a little bit more because he did get a new phone and it added some to the bill. So our total income is going to be $4,493. Okay, now I'm going to move down to our fixed expenses. Here I go with the words. Mortgage, $1,115. Progressive, this is our car insurance. It covers 3 vehicles and 4 drivers, $297. And one of the drivers is my son. The other driver is my father-in-law, and we just pay his portion of the insurance. Microsoft is going to be around 19. Assurant, that's the renter's insurance for my son. It's around 15. Car wash, 43, and Life 360. And that's 9. I know Life 360 is a free app. There is a free version, but I pay for the I guess there's several different versions. I just pay for the one level up, and that gives me data that goes back for a whole month. And sometimes that is helpful. So anyway, our bills add up to be $14.98, leaving us with $2,995. All right, so then I'm going to move down. I feel like I'm not zoomed in enough. Move down to our savings and sinking funds. I'm going to move that to $2,995 down. Month ahead, this is the last month that I will be putting money aside for this, technically. And when I start like this fund again in August, when I go back to school and start getting paid again, I'm not going to call it month ahead because I want to have a true month ahead, savings. I'm going to call it, like summer money or summer money. I just said the same thing twice. Summer funds is what I was trying to say. Sinking funds is going to be $395. Savings challenges is going to be $58. And I separated taxes here, but technically it's in the sinking funds category, like in the planning. So technically I should add this here, and I will do that next time. But $50, I had it like that on my draft and I didn't fix it, so I'm just going to leave it like this. But I did add it. It is part of my sinking funds. And this is going to be where I'm saving to pay for any extra taxes that I owe for the YouTube check that I got and the Etsy check that I got. Let me see. Let me just see how, I don't remember how I figured that. Let me do it this way. We had $170 from YouTube and $40 from Etsy. And I think I times it by 25%. Okay, so that's $52.50. So I did 25%. Should I do 30%? I was thinking that we're in the tax bracket that it's 25%, but I might need to go up to 30% just to be safe. All right, so here we go. I'm going to put this down. $653 is the total here, and that leaves us with $2,342. Okay, now I'm going to slide over to the grocery. Groceries is in here. This is my cash envelopes. These are all the categories that I keep in my wallet. All right, so $2,342 is going to go up here. We've got groceries for $150. Pets, $20. Household, $20. Mr. P, $35. Mrs. P, $65. Miss P, $20. Ball games. And Miss P, my daughter, she was asking about this particular brand of jeans. I don't know if she's seen it like on TikTok or something. And she said, Mom, I'm wanting this type of jeans. And I was like, I've heard of it. I think they're kind of pricey. And so we looked them up. And she was like shocked at how expensive they were. They're the Miss Me jeans. I don't know if you've heard those. Anyway, I said, you can save up your money to buy those. And so she asked me how much she had left in her blow money from last week, and she had her $20. And she said, okay, she says, I'm not going to ask to go to the movies with my friends or anything like that. I want to save up for those jeans. So she has a goal, which I'm very proud of her for doing. Eating out, we're doing $50 because we have a birthday coming up this weekend. I'm also going out with my parents, out of town to do the procedure for my dad. We are staying overnight just to make sure as a precaution, because the hospital, he goes to the Veterans Hospital, and it is a good 2-hour drive. And so we just want to be close by just in case something goes wrong. All right, eating out, $50. Gas, I'm going to say $60. And unbudgeted, hopefully nothing comes in. I'm going to put 0 there. So this section adds up to be 440. And that leaves us with 1902. Okay, and now for the debt section. I cannot wait till I can just eliminate this altogether, but I know it's going to be a long, long time. But I can make it smaller. It used to be that I needed all of these lines. All right, so we've got Xbox. Actually, I needed more than that. 39, truck, 470, ortho, 88, Wells Fargo, 75, and Citibank, 20. And then this is totals 692, and that leaves us with 1210. So our anticipated rollover is 1210. And if you're new to my channel, I don't do a zero-based budget, although people have said that technically I do, because this money that's rolling over is designated to roll over to help fund the next week and the next week and the next week. And then at the very end of the month, whatever is left over, we throw all of that at debt. All right, so that is it for our budget. Everything hopefully will go just as planned. I am going to go ahead and fill out my cash planning sheet. I forgot to bring my little sticky notepad thing in here with for the teller slip, but that's okay. I can do that later off camera. That really doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I'm going to zoom you in. So I've got the categories already written because I wanted to go ahead and get a head start on that. Let me go ahead and pull over a highlighter so that I can go ahead and separate these categories, because that helps me separate each of the binders. And it just is kind of like a way to organize the money. All right, so first we're starting with groceries. I'm gonna get 150, and I'm gonna do that in, this week I'm gonna get 250s. I'm gonna get 2 20s and a 10. Pets is gonna get 20, and I'm gonna do that in a 20. Household 20. Mr. P 35. So that's gonna be a 20, a 10, and a 5. Mrs. P 65. And I'm gonna do 3 20s and a 5. Miss P 20, and I'm gonna do hers in 2 10s. Sports 20, and that's also gonna be 2 10s. Eating out is going to be 50, and I'm gonna do that in 2 20s and a 10. And gas is 60, that's gonna be 2 20s and 2 10s. Okay, just double checking that that looks right. All right, now I'm gonna move down to beauty. Beauty's gonna get a 20. Family fun is gonna get a 100. And I am going to do 4 20s and 2 10s. Medical is gonna get 20, and that's gonna be a 20. Vet is going to get 10, and that's gonna be a 10. 10 for pool supplies. Car maintenance is 10, and home maintenance is a 5. All right, garbage, 15. We just fund this once a month, and that's gonna be a 10 and a 5. Subscriptions, 25. No, that's wrong. 25 is for the month. I'm gonna do 10, and that'll be a 10. Car tags, 10. Vacation, 50. Okay, so vacation and Christmas. I'm gonna do things, I haven't decided completely, but I wanna be prepared with the right denominations just in case. But I've seen so many people saving for vacation or Christmas or things like that using the like randomizer and those challenges, and I love to watch them. They're a lot of fun to watch. For example, Steph's on a Budget does it, and Snow Gardener does it. Chatty Cathy does it. So there's so many people that do that type of thing to save for bigger things. And I'm like itching to try it. And I'm thinking maybe I could do it on the weekend, like as a Saturday or a Sunday video. But I don't know if I'm really going to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and I got weird denominations just in case I decided to. So for vacation, I said, let's see here, I'm looking at my cheat sheet. Is that 2 10s? Yes, 2 10s. Is that a 10? 2 10s, 4 5s, and 10 1s. So that's 20, 40, 50. Okay, so that's right. Home projects, I'm not doing that with home projects. I'm going to just get a 50 for that one. And taxes, I'm going to also just get a 50 for that one. All right, because I think I'm just going to fund this when I need to, like if I get any more money from YouTube or anything. Christmas, 50. I'm going to do the same thing that I did for vacation. I'm going to do 2 10s, 4 5s, and 10 1s. Savings challenges, I do 58, which is going to be 8 5s and 18 1s. And month ahead is 150, and I'm going to do that in a 100 and a 50. Okay, so that should be right. I have pre-added all of these sections because just for time's sake. So this section adds up to be 440. This one is 175. This one was 185. Of course, this is 50, and then this one is 258. No, 208. 208. All right, so the whole amount should be 1,058. Okay, so I need to get 100, 2, 3, 4, 5 50s, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 12, 13, 17, 18, 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 21. 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 20 5s, and 18, 28, 38 $1 bills. So that should be $38. 25s is 100. 21 10s is 210. 18 20s, 18 times 2 is 30, 360, 250, and 100. All right, so I just need to double check that these add up to be 1,058. So we've got 100, 250, 360, 210, 100, and 38. Yep, 1,058. All right, so this is my plan. This is what I will get from the bank so that I can do my cash stuffing with you guys. My videos are probably going to be about a day late because I'm going to be out of town, and I am pre-filming some of my videos, but I just had so many that I had to do, and my debt update will probably be Saturday or Sunday. Most likely Sunday, because Saturday we will be coming back, hopefully, from my dad's procedure. So I will take this and finish up my teller sheet so I can go to the bank. And guys, I appreciate you staying around if you are still here. Here's Nick hanging out in the candle, which is still burning. Blows my mind. I feel like the last candle didn't, like once it got to this point, it wouldn't light anymore. So I'm going to blow it out and I'm going to say goodbye. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye, friends.